This truck, very cool. We're very lucky to have it here. We'll just do a quick walk around. Well, I'll explain the truck to you first. So this truck is a 95 Peterbilt 377 setback axle. A lot of people don't really like this headlight setup here, and people have commented we should change the hood on this truck with the other headlights, and we may do that down the road. It has a 20,000 pound front axle, a 460 N14 Cummins engine, an 18 speed, and a Century 1040 rotator. Also, what's unique about this truck is it was really built with fire department spec in mind, and you know, it has custom roll-up doors, a custom toolbox. Units that came along after this, 5.6 Reserve was a reserve truck, more of a cookie cutter truck, had the you know, the regular doors and body that a regular rotator would have. This being a fire service, the first one that they built, they customized it. So it's very cool to me, all those custom features. So you can see that this door here and this box is a lot taller than usual. What's also a cool thing about this truck is the fact that we can actually tow with it because it's light enough. So it's not a 75 ton, it's not a 60 ton, it's not a 50 ton. It's actually a 40 ton or 1040. And weight for this truck, it's very weight conscious, and we can tow tractors with it. So I've been doing a lot of towing since the truck came. You know, this truck hit the ground running. We got it inspected right away. Obviously it's in really, really nice shape. And we've got plates on it, got it deckled up, and you know, we hit the ground running with it. A little bit of a bad thing for me is it has only one fuel tank. Oddly enough, it's not too much of an inconvenience. You know, I'll get up to, say, Sicamous or Kamloops and stop for coffee and get fuel, so it's not too bad. There's absolutely no rust in this truck anywhere. The frame rails are beautiful. This has the overhead legs. Some of the new trucks have the lower legs. This seems to be a lot lighter, and we have a 1060, 1075 at Aggressive that has the same overhead legs, and it's lighter than the new 50 ton. So something that, you know, just a little bit of a added bonus is the lightweight. It has a cribbage or wood box up top here. We're going to take that off, and I have a light tower that we're going to put on here. They've taken a lot of parts off this. Even the light bar was stripped off of it when it was sold off. I just happen to have the right light bar for this truck that's in the shop that we're already rebuilding to put on here. The doors in this truck, well, everything will be quite a mess because we were in a hurry to get it on the road, and I still haven't fully fitted the truck. You can see big doors. This is a roll-out cabinet that comes out. I have some equipment in here. I'll spend quite a lot of time thinking about where to put things. You can just see how mint this truck is by looking at the frame here. The frame, if I hand wash that off, there's absolutely no rust on this truck. The paint is beautiful. Few little things to deal with. All these control decals, the handles, you know, perfect. You know, just like the day it came out of the factory. Some little bit stiff. This stiffness here in this cable here has happened just since it's become, you know, since we've been running this truck in the north. So I've got two handles that are sticking already, and that's just from being in BC in the weather. You can see that the control handles here are beautiful too. Everything's mint. This one's starting to stick already. Just since I've had this truck for 3-4 weeks now, you know, you can already see, you know, the issues with corrosion we have on the road. We have brine, sand. It's really hard on our equipment. So this truck here, brand new in 95, and bringing it up to Canada, you know, it's a tough deal for us. Even a brand new truck, our trucks just don't last as long because of the corrosion factor. So very, you know, cleaning is maintenance, and it'll keep this truck lasting a lot longer. I'm actually going to clean out the bay today. This is the first time in weeks that we've been able to have a little bit of time, or I've been able to have a little time away just to look after what I want to do. We're so busy out taking care of other people and taking care of their things that time is pretty precious to us, in order to do our own things. This is the air compressor unit that's run by a PTO. There's a big, huge air gun right here, and this is a hose reel switch. In order to, you'll see that the hose comes in here because it's electric powered. So that's a really cool feature to be able to have, an air compressor on this. So not only is there a tire gun and big air on this truck, the air compressor was also used to run the jackhammers in case a concrete structure had fallen on a vehicle and they wanted to jackhammer it out, or for fire purposes. So really cool, well thought out. This cabinet here has some tools in it. Still not 100% organized. We've been going, night and day pretty much. Like sometimes I'm up at 3 or 5 o'clock in the morning and work all day. Well, this is an old school remote control. And the first rotator we had at Aggressive, which was a Freightliner, had the same unit. Obviously in beautiful shape. On both sides of the truck, you've got an extra anchor point here. So if you wanted to run, a line off of here with a chain, or anchor something to the side of a mountain, or maybe a log if you're doing a recovery, this could help anchor. That was an option in the day. And I know when we bought our rotator, John Hawkins at Century threw those in, no charge for us, $420 I think it was at the time, back in '98. And the interior of this truck's a little dirty right now because we've been on the road, but it's absolutely mint. Perfect inside. I don't have radios in it yet, but we're gonna do that. It's very, very rare to get a truck this nice that's 27 years old. I didn't think we would ever buy a rotator again. The cost of them are huge. The maintenance is big on them. And this truck came up, and this was kind of a truck that was really iconic to me. It was the reason we bought our first rotator at Aggressive way back when I had hair. So being able to buy this truck so many years later is very, very cool for me. This truck here will help us with some of those more complex recoveries, and it's the right dollar value for us too. I mean, we're not putting out $1.5 million or trying to service that debt. This truck is a reasonable truck cost wise. It's in beautiful shape, and it's the right fit for us right now. So I'm really enjoying it. It'd be nice when I get it all dialed in the way I want it. And there you go. There's the rotator tour. Thanks for watching. Brianna wanted me to give everybody a tour of this truck, and there you have it. So thanks for watching. I'm going to get this truck in the shop where it belongs and get it cleaned up. I'm going to clean the floor and give it a good place where we can park it inside and keep it away from the weather, and plug it in and get those toolboxes outfitted. There's a lot of gear that still has to go in this truck yet.